Hey, this is Mimi G, and we're back with the cool person you should know, Mary. So this is part 2. If you haven't seen part 1, check it out. I will link it there in the bottom so you can see the part 1. So we're going to continue with this interview here. So Mary, describe Mary in one word. But wait, before you knew Christ, one word, Mary.
Fun.
Mary was fun. And after?
Saved.
Mary went from being fun to saved. It's really funny that you mentioned that, because I remember I had this friend, and when I said I rededicated my life to them, he said, your life is over then. You're no longer going to have any fun.
No way.
Yes, that's what he said. And I remember these exact words. I said, actually, I just feel like my life's just begun.
Yes.
So that's good though. Fun and saved. So Mary, I know that you started following the Lord a few years ago. What led you to that? Do you know what point in your life drove you to just say there has to be something more out there?
Well, it was just that I was not happy. I was just not in a good place. I was just not where I wanted to be, and I knew I had to change my life around. And
did you even consider that God could be an option, or
not at the moment. At the moment, I was just
looking for something,
and my husband helped me out through a lot of that. He just helped me to get to my salvation. So he was a great part of
God,
my
husband. Yes, very good. So, what were your thoughts about Christians before you were a Christian?
Long skirts, long hair, no makeup. It was just very different.
It was a very different concept that you had. No fun. You can't do this. You can't do that. It's a bunch of rules. Yes, that's what we get a lot. Well, it sort of goes. What is one of the misconceptions that you think people have about Christians?
That that they just give their money to the church. That they just that we're brainwashed to just give money to the church, and it's just absolutely not true.
Yeah, that is true. I know some people think that pastors are living up the life, and that they're, with Rolls Royces, and that's what monies go for. But actually, it's the offerings and the tithes that even help you have a building to be in and have your bills paid, and nobody ever sees that. That to be in a commercial building, I know we were in a small building, but even just, it was a small building just because it was commercial, we're paying double lights and water and everything, so it is costly. So yeah, that's a very good thing. One of the misconceptions that I think people have, and I think a lot of people don't think that we're fun, or that we're boring, or that we're not exciting, and that we don't do anything but go to church, which we do go to church
95% of the time.
95% of the time. But we're still people. We still like to dress up. We still like to be girly girls.
Yes.
We still like to hang out with our girls. I mean, those things don't change. We continue to be the same. Now we're just honestly, genuinely happy.
Yes.
Where before we were putting up a front. Yes. Very, very good. What advice, Mary, would you give to someone who says, I would like to know more about God. I would like to go to a church, but I don't feel that I belong. Or maybe I don't feel that I belong. I don't think I'm perfect enough. If you knew my past, if you've known what I've done, I don't think God would accept me. What would you say to that person?
I used to think the same, that with all of the sin that I was carrying, I didn't think that I'd be accepted. But it's not the truth. It's you have to, you should go to church. You should reach out to someone that can help you come a step closer to your salvation. And I think it's a hard thing to do, but it's one that you won't regret.
That's very true. That's a decision that you'll never regret. It's not easy, right? It's not an easy life. It's not a crutch either. And people think, well, it's a crutch. No, it's not. It takes more strength to be able to say, no, I turn away from that.
Right.
somebody else, it's easy for you to go do that, but we have to restrain ourselves. So it's by no means a crutch, no means easy either. That's very good. So tell us about your home church.
It's a wonderful place. It's just helped me grow spiritually so much, and I love worship. I love praise time. We go Wednesdays in the evenings and Sundays mornings, and it's just a very the pastors are just lovely. They're just
Awesome.
genuine and just very, very good people.
That's good. Do you serve at your church?
I volunteer for the children's ministry, and whenever I can volunteer for other activities, I do so. Like with the Christmas outreach, I'm gonna be volunteering too.
Very good, very good. Okay, guys, well, this is part 2. We're going to have a part 3, so stay tuned and hope you are enjoying. Cool person you should know, Mary Lou.